So this is just in. Elon Musk just bought Twitter. So this is just coming in right now. It says, under the terms of the agreement, Twitter stockholders will receive $54.20 in cash for each Twitter common stock they own upon closing of the proposed transaction. This is the purchase price represents a 38% premium on Twitter's closing stock price. On April 1st, 2022, the last trading day before Musk disclosed a 9.2% stake in the company. It says that Musk secured approximately $46.5 billion to finance this deal, including $25.5 billion of fully committed debt and margin loan financing of $21 billion in equity financing. The transaction is expected to close in 2022, subject to the approval of the Twitter stockholders, which they've indicated they want to do this. The stockholders, the board doesn't because they lose control, but the stockholders are very, very positive about this. The receipt of applicable regulatory approval and the satisfaction of other customary closing conditions. It says Twitter's independent board chairman, Brett Taylor, said the company conducted a thoughtful and comprehensive process to assess Elon's proposal with a deliberate focus on value, certainty, and financing. And the key thing is they probably would have gotten in big trouble and a lot of litigation from the stockholders if they hadn't have said yes to this, because this is certainly a big premium on the value, and Twitter is a money-losing company, so this is a big deal. Musk, a self-described free speech abolitionist, has been critical of the platform and Chief Executive Parag Agrawal's approach to free speech. He says, and I quote from Elon, free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and Twitter is the digital town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated. And Musk said in a statement, I want to make Twitter better than ever by enhancing the product with new features, making the algorithms open source to create trust, and to also defeat the spam bots and authenticating all humans. Twitter has tremendous potential, and I look forward to working with the company and the community of users to unlock it. This is a big deal. I mean, as we all know, Elon Musk has really deep pockets. I follow him on Twitter. He's a very, very avid tweeter. He uses the platform, tremendously to communicate messages to people, and his quirky sense of humor comes out in a lot of these things. His humor a lot of times doesn't make sense to us normal people. I guess he thinks at a level above. It says, though Musk was initially invited to join Twitter's board, he later declined. There were a lot of restrictions on him. He couldn't buy any more of the stock than 14.9%. He really wanted a controlling interest. And while serving on the board for 90 days after, he couldn't have bought significantly more of the company. Musk's board terms would have expired at Twitter's 2024 annual meeting if this other offer had gone through, or these other arrangements with him joining the board had gone through, that is. So following Musk's offer, Twitter adopted a limited duration shareholder rights plan, commonly referred to as a poison pill, to prevent him or any other entity or group from acquiring beneficial ownership of 15% or more of Twitter's outstanding common stock if the transaction was not approved by the board. Now, because they accepted this deal, naturally this poison pill thing goes away. Along with Musk's announcement that he lined up financing for a potential deal, he revealed that he was considering a tender offer to acquire all of Twitter's outstanding stock. So this deal, it comes ahead of Twitter's first quarter meetings report on Thursday before the market opened. In light of pending transactions, Twitter will not hold a corresponding conference call. And Musk told the TED 2022 conference, he was there earlier this month, that he intends to keep as many shareholders on board as possible through a private company. And so anyway, that's the latest news on Elon Musk buying Twitter. It's apparently gone through, pending the little finer details, all the I dotting and T crossing that must happen for a transaction of this nature and this size to be able to go through regulatory hurdles and of course shareholders approval, which I think is going to be pretty much a rubber stamp because they've already indicated they want it in kind of a poll they've taken from the Twitter shareholders. So big deal, big news, and I think it's a good thing for freedom of speech and not so much restriction on who can and can't comment. Whether the people on the board agree or disagree, as long as it keeps within certain parameters, like legal parameters and morality issues and so on. But free speech, that's one of the things that is really important to Elon Musk, and that's a big deal, and I think probably one of the reasons that he wanted to take over. Very, very valuable platform. Of course, he was one of the founders or big parts of PayPal, which is a significant organization, significant website, huge impact on the world's financial transactions, and the main way if people want to buy or sell things on Twitter, that's the main way, of course, as you probably know. People will buy and sell on eBay, and so he was already a big part of the founding of that company, and of course Tesla, SpaceX, as you know, as well as the Boring Company, which proposes to bore tunnel roads under cities to fight traffic jams. The cell phone company, solar company, and now Twitter as a part of the portfolio. So that's the breaking news. Just wanted to pass that along to you. Just got the information, so this is just hot off the press. So hope you enjoyed this. Take care. Bye.